Good afternoon, Coach. Welcome to HSBN Media Days. Good to see you.
Again, great. Thank you guys again for all the coverage that you guys give for high school baseball and for the kids and parents. You guys do a great job. I'm going to introduce the guys here for me. Over on my right side is Jose Roy. He's one of our seniors, pitchers. We have Hector Roque, who is a junior college commit with Waspa, one of the top junior colleges in the country. Then we have TJ here, who's committed to the University of Pittsburgh. We have Evan Escobar, who's West Coast commit to San Diego State. He's a shortstop. And our center fielder, Mikey Torres, who's committed to the University of Miami. We have Nacho, who's committed to junior college Central Florida. And then we have Sebastian Barrios, who's actually been to all 4 state finals that Doral's been to. He is a commit to the Florida International.
Excellent. So, Coach, you're coming off another memorable season that ended with a trip to the state Final Four. Not a bad way to defend your title. Coach, please share a little bit about the high standards that have been set here. And with the state title being the goal every year, what are some of the things that can make the biggest difference to reach that goal?
Well, I think the culture is the most important thing, and Sebastian and Mikey are the ones that have to carry that because we had lost a tremendous amount of guys from last year's team, which won the state championship 2 years ago. These guys are very hungry. They work hard in the weight room. They work hard. We put a lot of hours in. Fortunately for me, I have a great coaching staff with me. I have not only are they great people, but they're great coaches. So I've been very fortunate in my career to have great people around me. If you don't have great people, you can't be successful. Unfortunately for us, if we don't get to the Final Four, it wasn't a good year. And that's the standards that we did. We spent a lot of time. We put a lot of effort. These guys put a lot of effort into it and a lot of hours into our practices and stuff like that. And the school is very demanding as it is. So it's kind of tough for them to balance it. But I think we've got it to the point now where we're nationally ranked every year. And, we get an opportunity to play Douglas. We play IMG on March 9th at our place. So we're playing the number 1 team in the country, the number 3 team in the country. We play American Heritage. They're a top 25 team in the country. Yeah, so, we play a very challenging schedule every year to get us ready to play in the playoffs because we're going to have some tough games in the playoffs, and they're going to be tight, and that's going to make the difference between winning and losing.
As Coach Suarez has suggested there, fellas, that all players and coaches know that team chemistry is very important to providing a winning season. Can any of you comment or make a few words on the chemistry of this team? Returning players, veterans, experienced players coming back from the state tournament to guys maybe that are new to the program. Can you talk a little bit about the chemistry of this team on and off the field?
So we have a brand new team. Basically, we only kept about 3 or 4 guys from last year, but I think we've quickly adjusted to each other and how we play, and we became brothers really quick over these couple months that we had in the fall, and I think we'll be just fine for when the season comes around to compete against anybody that we play against.
Okay.
Anybody else?
I mean, I'll speak. As a new member of the Doral Academy Firebirds, I see that the standards that are here, they're very high. Us together as a team have formed from a bunch of guys from other schools coming together, and we're forming something special here. I think that's gonna be a great season, although we haven't spent much time with each other. Like Sebas said, it's like a family already. It's been a couple months, but it feels like we've known each other our whole lives. So we all look forward to the season and competing with each other.
Excellent.
As you know, this is the greatest game in the world, but you also know it's a tough game. It's a long grind. It's a major commitment that you're making, throughout your career. Can any one of you comment about what it's like to be a Firebird baseball player, combining studies, being a role model for the rest of the school, the discipline involved to be a successful high school, college, and professional baseball player? It's a tough game, as you know.
I mean, it's definitely an honor to represent Doral as a student and as a baseball player in this program, because the great coach of Ralph Suarez that we have, he has a big legacy, and it's obviously a great experience on the field and off the field with him and all the guys in the school. Definitely, we always have to be on top of our school, but baseball-wise, we're all like brothers, like TJ and Sebas said, and it's just a great experience having the opportunity to have Firebirds on our chest.
Excellent.
Very good, Mikey.
So Coach, let's talk about your schedule. You have this,
Yeah, we open up. Early on we play Miami Christian in the PBR tournament. They're always very good. They're always a state Final Four. Then we come down here and we got a week where we play IMG and we play Westminster Christian. Westminster Christian is going to be one of the top teams in the country this year. I know they're not there now, but they will be by the middle of the end of the year. They got a lot of talent. They have a lot of talented players and a lot of professional players. Emil does a great job over there. Obviously, we're going to play Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, I don't have to say anything. He's the premier guy in this town. We're still trying to get there. But he does a great job. We also play Bruce. Me and Bruce known each other for over 20 years. He's got a great program. Last year, we were able to beat him over there at their place. They did a great job and beat Tampa Jesuit in the state championship game. I'm happy for them. It's a grueling. Hopefully, for us this year. Last year, unfortunately, I think the team did a great job because we had some key injuries, and one of our top pitchers never got to pitch in the playoffs. So these guys did a great job, and we kind of intertwined everything, and we got to the Final Four, which I thought was a big achievement for them. But again, this is all what state, we expect to be there every year. If we don't, it's kind of a failure. So it kind of carries on to Hector and to some of the TJ and some of the other guys, Evan. They understand after they spend a little bit of time, that it's important for us to be able to continue to carry what my other previous teams have put, in 2018 and 2019 and 2022, 2023, to continue the program at the level that we're at, and not expect anything else.
excellent. And in spring break, you're going to Daytona Beach and you're going to be playing at Jackie Robinson Stadium, so that's a great place for your.
Yeah, we're gonna play in, we're playing Spruce Creek in the PBR tournament. They actually played Douglas in the state championship game. We'll also see Vieira there. They're very good. And there's some other teams, Melbourne, and there's some other teams from up north that will get an opportunity. This is the first year we stay in Florida. We usually leave Florida, but we decided this year to stay down here, take a little bit of a break, because it's a big project every time that you leave the state. But it's still going to be one of the top tournaments in the state of Florida. So,
Excellent.
Coach Suarez, so taking into account the type of talent that you have on this particular team, what will your on-field philosophy be in terms of power, pitching, running, defense? A lot of young players, they emulate the power game. We started off really slow in the fall, and this team right now, the way it's progressing is probably one of our best offensive teams that I've had in a while. They really do a good job of hitting the ball the other way, hitting behind runners. It probably the only weakness that we have that we need to probably still work on is our base running a little bit. Our right-handed pitching this year is probably as good or better than it was last year because there's more depth. And then the toughest thing for me this year is that I have a lot of two-way guys that actually pitch and play, so it's going to be a little bit difficult with the changing and moving up pitching. But we have a lot of depth. We have a lot of young hitters that have showed me here in the last month or so that they can handle the pressure and be able to. We actually have a little bit probably more depth than we had last year, and it's always. It's hard when your team won the state championship the following year. You have all those guys return. It's hard to motivate them. This team is a little bit more motivated. We have a lot of guys that are new faces, so maybe a little bit tiny bit more hungry. And guys like Escobar, who came over from Columbus and stuff like that, they kind of appreciate the extra work we put in and the little bit more that we do to get ourselves ready, and they grind a little bit more. Because they're not used to seeing the amount of grinding that we do. We hit open BP every day. We catch probably 100, 150 ground balls every day. On Fridays we work on first and thirds, bunt defense and stuff like that. So we work the fundamentals, and then we enter squad on Saturdays to get ready. We're a couple weeks away from getting started here, so we're looking forward to it.
And talking about your home field, you guys celebrate 10 years of having that field on campus. Tell me about that.
Well, it gives us a huge advantage because it's an offensive field, but our outfielders they really know how to play if you don't know how to play there, you can get yourself thrown out at second very easily. And we actually do a really good job offensively. We're probably a run and a half better there than we are anywhere else because our kids are so used to playing on the field and stuff like that. It's a big advantage. It's a big advantage for us and stuff like that.
Excellent. All right, Coach, sum it up. What can we expect from Doral baseball this year?
Like every year, we'll try to get to the Final Four. If we don't get to the Final Four, it'll be a disappointing year. Hopefully Mikey and Sebastian will lead this team, and TJ and Evan and Hector. Hector's been a pleasure to coach, and Roy, who's just started, he's going to get his opportunity this year. Hopefully this whole senior class will push us over the top and get us to the Final Four, and hopefully we'll bring back another state title for Doral baseball.
Excellent. Well, the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Season, and we'll see you on the field soon.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.